One rainy evening, I was in the kitchen setting the table, my hands shaking slightly with nervousness. My husband Imran had invited his senior officer, Mr. Farouk, for dinner. It was unusual Imran wasn't the kind to bring work home, but that day he had been excited. Unusually warm and careful about everything, even asking me to wear the blue dress he always liked. When Mr. Farouk arrived, he brought with him a kind smile and a box of sweets. He was charming and talkative, and I noticed how quickly his eyes settled on me. At first, I thought I was imagining it, the way he held eye contact longer than necessary. The compliments that didn't seem to match the situation. "You have a graceful home and such a graceful wife," he said, looking right at me. I glanced at Imran, expecting him to laugh it off or correct the awkwardness, but he just smiled. "Proud. Yes, sir, I'm lucky. She takes care of everything." The evening moved on. Dinner was served, and they discussed office matters while I quietly moved in and out with dishes. Felt Mr. Farouk's eyes on me too often, and my heart sank with a strange discomfort. After dessert, as I began clearing the plates, he stood up to help me, waving Imran to stay seated. In the kitchen, he leaned in slightly and said under his breath, "He's a lucky man. If I had a wife like you, I'd never let her cook alone." I froze. I didn't know whether to be angry or afraid. Before I could respond, he walked away casually, as if nothing had happened. The next week, Imran came home elated. "Guess what? I've been promoted." Mr. Farouk recommended me personally. He even said he was impressed with my family environment. I smiled weakly, but inside, something shifted. I wanted to be happy for Imran, but I felt used, like a part of the package he had sold to impress his boss. That night, I told him what his officer had said to me. He laughed. He was joking. "Don't take it." Seriously, that's how powerful men talk sometimes. I didn't sleep that night. The promotion, the compliments, the pride, it all felt hollow. I looked at Imran and wondered how much of my presence, my smile, my dress that evening had been part of his strategy. He hadn't defended me. He hadn't even noticed I was uncomfortable. In the weeks that followed, things felt different. I was still the same wife. Still cooking, still smiling, still doing everything for him. But inside, I was somewhere else. I started to wonder if I was just a part of his career, a convenient decoration. One afternoon, I sat at my mother's old sewing machine and looked out the window at the rain. Remembered how I used to dream of love, real love, where I would matter. Not just my appearance, not just my presence. I realized then I had everything in this house except value, and that emptiness was louder than silence. That evening, when Imran came home celebrating another praise from the office, I served tea like always. But this time I didn't sit with him. I went into the other room and quietly closed the door behind me.